Hey guys, welcome to the MrMaple Show. We're here in Gaston, Oregon at our wholesale farm at Buchholz Nursery. We're going to show you some really cool product that we bring into MrMaple.com very soon. There's a lot of great plants here at Buchholz Nursery. I think they grow some of the best plants on the entire planet. It's a mecca for Japanese maples. It's one of the places that just absolutely is known for Japanese maples, from Trees to Buchholz. Hopefully now to the Maple Brothers, we're carrying on that tradition. Love to show you around here a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, in this greenhouse, there's tons of cool Japanese maples. And y'all, we're gonna do this walkthrough of this greenhouse here at Buchholz Nursery. And we're in one of the houses where there's a lot of 2 and 3 gallon sizes. So you get to see a little bit of shape that these trees actually make.
One thing about Buchholz Nursery is it helps MrMaple beef up our sizes. We've got some great size 2 gallons and 3 gallons in here. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe to the MrMaple Show here on YouTube. We add 7 days a week content. I think you wanna check that out, especially if you like Japanese maples. All right, guys, come with me just a little bit through here. I'm gonna show you some great plants. One that might not be coming super soon, but I wanna show it to you guys anyway. We've got it in production. We're beefing up our numbers on Yellow Canary. Really cool plant. Probably be coming in 1 gallons first to MrMaple. Some great 2 gallon sources for Sonwood here at the Buchholz farm. And they're showing out in that yellow against that dark red of that pumpkin beside it. So many cool plants in this house. Now guys, we've been bringing in a ton of Acer palmatum Golden Falls. This is a classic yellow introduction. Reminds me of a yellow spring introduction of something like Katsura, but in a weeping format. This is a Talon Buchholz intro, and for me, it's an awesome plant, y'all. It's basically the golden yellow Katsura X Ryusen. I love these in a larger size, and one that we're going to continue to just be pumping out numbers on here at the Buchholz farm.
Yeah, guys, I'm Tim. I'm actually running behind the camera today. We got just me and Matt out here on this trip to Oregon. Check out these Mikawa Yatsubusas here in these 2 gallons. There's some killer sizes. And we're not bringing all these to MrMaple, but we're definitely bringing some of them. Guys, these things are beautiful.
Yeah, if you love Mikawa and you're always looking at ones, here's a chance to beef up your collection with some bigger 2 gallons. Really nice stuff.
Yeah, there's so many nice 2 gallon Mikawa. Mikawas are my favorite trees. Just that tight, dense habit, it's simply amazing.
All right, bro, come on over here and check out these Arium. Acer Salinum Arium, always a fan favorite. The golden full moon. We've got some autumn moon here beside it. They hadn't really hit full fall color, but you can see a little bit of the contrast between the two.
Those two are some of the best of the Acer Salinums. They're super colorful. They just put on so much great color that between the yellow and the apricots that you get on autumn moon, I mean, for a full moon maple, they just stand out.
So rivaling the Mikawa Yatsubusas, guys, we've got some Kurnajishi over here. Great dwarf red comparison. Looks great with that Mikawa Yatsubusa. It's the red lion. Now we're actually here in early fall, right before the fall color. So they're a little greener than they are most of the year. You still got a lot of that dark red going through. Excellent size 2 gallons. Guys, be looking for these on MrMaple.
Guys, just check out the tightly layering habit of these. These 2 gallons just have such great shapes right now on these Mikawa Yatsubusas. It's just outstanding and just killer.
All right, a lot of y'all been asking for Jim's Memory in bigger sizes. Check out these 3 gallon Jim's Memory, guys. Really cool plant. Named for Jim Schmidt, who's good friends with Talon. Got the honor of meeting him a few times. Really nice gentleman. You saw our stuff on Schmidt's Nursery where we went and talked to his son Eric. And I got to meet Jim before he passed. Really nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, it has that tight layering habit, but it has some really cherry red colors on there with some maroons in it as well. Its leaf shape is almost something like Hime Sojo, but very different, and it just stands out. I mean, there's not many red witch's brooms, and this one definitely stands out from the ones that are out there.
Feels a little more upright than Hime Sojo and a little more pink red, which I like too. Great overall color and great contrast with itself.
Guys, I switched out with Matt because again, we're just doing this solo on this trip, but this is Scarlet Princess in some nice size 3 gallons. This is a witch's broom that was found by our friends Tom and Nancy Ash on the coast of North Carolina as a witch's broom dwarf mutation on the cultivar Crimson Queen. Brighter, picked up red colors, denser compact habit, and it has this really unique undulating appearance that you get on this witch's broom you don't get on many red lace leaves, especially, you know, on a witch's broom Japanese maple. It's very unique in its shape. Yeah,
great colors on this one, a big picked up pink red. Scarlet really describes the color well too. You get some really cool shades. It actually is a little bit different color than Crimson Queen, and some great size 3 gallons right now. They're really funky plant. I like that weird shape though. You kind of get more of an upright than arching down habit to it.
And guys, next I've got a large grouping here of Acer palmatum Shana, selection named after our friend Billy Schwartz's daughter. that's Hebrew for beautiful, a dense, compact red witch's broom from the University of Villanova's campus in front of the Department of Public Safety. It's just that mutation that happened there, and it's world renowned now. It's went all the way around the world. This is one of the quintessential dwarf red Japanese maples. When people think of a red dwarf Japanese maple, they often think of this cultivar. Easy to use, some brighter picked up reds, and we're just starting to see some of that fall color coming into this grouping.
Great size on these too. I mean, typically a 5x5 ball. Shayna is Hebrew for beautiful, and you're going to love this dwarf compact red. It's many people's favorite red witch's broom. Some great size on this too, so you get an established size already.
And guys, check out these 2 gallons of Acer Shirasalanum Bronze Age. Guys, this is one of my favorite Acer Shirasalanum selections. You know, we just talked about a lot of Shirasalanums already. We talked about the RM and the Autumn Moon. This one is unique. It's one of Talon Buchholz's introductions that has a lot of bronze coloration on it. For me, it's got a good, strong, upright habit. It's got a good, clear yellow fall color. But the bronze colors this one puts on in the summer that we're seeing right now on the summer growth before fall hits is outstanding. I mean, it just tells you just got this green hue in the eye of the leaf, green veins, bronze color there. It's very attractive, very pleasing. This is actually one of Talon Buchholz's wife's favorite introductions of all of his introductions. He introduced the Go series, Geisha Gone Wild, a lot of amazing plants. And this is an excellent Acer Shirasalanum to pair with those other Acer Shirasalanums. The leaf is a little more divided. I love what the Acer Shirasalanums can do because they can do really well in those colder environments. You know, the zone 5s, when you get those polar vortexes, Shirasalanums thrive and do well. This is one of those Acer Shirasalanums that is just stands out from the other selections. And that's the thing that makes Bronze Age special, is it's just so unique and different in its colors, patterns. To me, rockstar tree. If you don't have a Bronze Age, you should try to get one today. Guys, next up, we got an Acer laevigatum. It's a selection by our friend Mark Wethington. And this is by far one of the coolest species maples that I've ever seen.
Yeah, Hong Long, Acer laevigatum, really cool. Purplish translucent growth, purplish bark in the winter months. For us here at Buchholz Nursery, it's completely evergreen, but at MrMaple in Zone 6B, it's semi-evergreen, so it tends to drop leaf there more than it does here. Just a beautiful plant. If you're in a hotter zone, expect it to hang on to a little bit more foliage. That greener, older growth gets a blue-green sheen to it, and then lavender to bright pink new growth, which is absolutely crazy.
For me, this is such an amazing next-level species. You don't get this color out of the straight species. While this was a wild-collected Acer laevigatum by our friend Mark Wethington, you don't typically find these colors out in the wild. And it's crazy that this happened on the selection. It took us a while to convince him to say, hey, let's put a cultivar name on it. We were even going to call it Mark Wethington at one point, and he ended up going with Hong Long, which translates as Red Dragon. Some easy ways we've learned to grow this is grow this with a little bit of protection from that hot afternoon sun. A lath house type setting with some dappled light is ideal for Acer laevigatum. I wouldn't recommend growing this in a full sun setting. That high shade canopy, excellent condition for this. Morning sun, afternoon shade will really peak up the colors on this. It's unique, it's different. It's a maple, but the leaf looks nothing like a maple. And I think that's one of the fun things about Acer laevigatum. Is one of my favorite of the evergreen species. It's one of the more cold tolerant selections of these evergreen species. And it's such a fun tree to have in their garden. It's got a nice shiny leaf to it. Guys, if you want that tree that's just going to be uniquely different than many of your other maples, Hong Long's the one. Hey guys, thanks for jumping in today's walkthrough of this greenhouse here at Buchholz Nursery. As you can see, trees are really putting on a lot of good growth, and there's some unique, cool trees here.
Guys, we really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the MrMaple Show. If you're a wholesale customer, check out Buchholz Nursery, but for your retail guys, keep it here on MrMaple.com and the MrMaple Show. We got a lot of great content for you. We're bringing it 2 days a week with new releases on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. You're going to want to be a part of that, so be checking MrMaple.com and sign up for those emails. And every single day here on the MrMaple Show.
Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.